Hello, I'm Randy here, and welcome to another project out in the barn. Hopefully today we're going to be building ourselves a new screwdriver holder here. Our current one, not the nicest of looking, and not to mention it is full. And really no room to put any more holes in it either. Just a, I think it's a 1x4 piece of scrap wood here that we had laying around. With, I think they're like 3/8 size holes, and then some bigger 1/2 inch holes in the back here for the bigger screwdrivers. And then whatever holes were necessary to accommodate various nut drivers. There's some chisels in here. And then probably roughly, oh, I don't know, what is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 times 3, so roughly probably right around 25 screwdrivers of varying lengths and sizes. Plus we've got a couple screwdrivers sitting in our tool chest over here. So at least probably another 10, maybe a dozen more screwdrivers we'd like to put in here yet. So for this project, went down to the hardware store, just got a nicer looking piece of board here. I think this is considered a 1x8 if I remember correctly. So it's like 7 and some odd inches by like a little over 3/4, I think is the thickness. Should be pretty good. Obviously don't need this long. This was like, I think a 6 foot, yeah, 6 foot piece. Only need like a 3-foot piece, but they sold it in 6. So might actually maybe cut in half and might make the other half into like propane cylinder holders. For those of you seen our holder there, so might use the other half of that. We'll see once. But anyway, let's get started here. We're gonna probably lay out some holes in this. Maybe kind of figure out. Maybe we'll do the holes first, then we'll figure out what kind of length we have. Because definitely want some extra holes in it for future if we get something different, more, who knows what. So we'll have some extra holes in here for extra options and give it some room to grow. Okay, everyone, did some math and some figuring here in a minute just to kind of figure out what kind of layout we go with. Like I said, a little over about 7 3/8, small 7 1/2 here for the width on this board. So, doing some math here, figured about 5 rows, so about 1.25 inches in between. That spaces everything out pretty good here. A little bit smaller distance, so this will probably make like the front side here. So again, 1.25 inches, 1.25 inches, 1.25 inches, 1.25 inches, 1.25 small 1.25 inches. That should be pretty good. And we're just going to draw some lines here across, and then we'll have to figure out, how we want to space the holes out this way. So we'll just mark these lines straight across here. Doing this with a pencil, and somewhat lightly here too, just in case we want to erase it. I'll probably make this like the bottom side. That way it doesn't matter. And obviously not super precise here with this. Just trying to get it somewhat looking uniform. Just so we don't have random holes all over the place. And of course, again, basic idea being bigger screwdrivers in the back, medium sized, and then the smaller ones in the front. So that makes sense to have the holes probably closer anyway. Probably might be smaller holes, like maybe 1/4 inch holes across the front, 3/8 and then half. Again, not sure here yet, but might actually have some that might need a little bit bigger hole than a half too. We'll have to see once here. Okay, so there's our old holes that way. And just out of curiosity, spacing. Looks like spacing on these is about 1 1/2. Yeah, it looks like I spaced those out about 1 1/2. That seems like a pretty good spacing that way, so I think we'll maybe go with that again. We'll maybe start at about the 4-inch mark here. So in case might want to cut a little of this end off, it's not the nicest. And then it gives us some mounting room here as well if we need it. And then I'll just maybe, do you want to go 1 1/2 or do you want to go 2? If I go 2, that'll make it easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 roughly. We go, I'm thinking like 3 foot long here, so like I said, cutting the board about in half, that should be pretty good. So that'll be 16 times 5. That's a lot of holes. We'll leave it at that. What is that, 32, 60, 480, 80 holes. And this one, like I said, probably has about 25 right there, plus another, let's see, that's 7, roughly, there's probably about 50 holes in that one there, give or take a little bit, so this would be 80. That should actually be pretty good. Of course, once we get down to maybe putting the nut drivers, might have to do the spacing a little bit differently here, but for screwdrivers, this should be pretty good. Okay, let me mark this out here a minute. Okay, did some laying out here, and I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera here for the marks. It's just penciled in here. Basically what I came up with, flathead section. Got a total of 30 holes available here. We don't have that many screwdrivers, but again, future, if we need that many. Probably got maybe 15 or so here at the moment, I'm thinking. Well, actually, no, maybe more than that. There's 12 there and got 8, so we got at least 20. So we got at least 20 flatheads. Another 30 here for the Phillips. So, and again, there's probably, I think there's only like 9 of those here. Plus, I know we got another 8, so that's like 17. Again, won't need that many, some extra holes. Might not necessarily drill all the holes either. Might wait. We'll see once. And then over on this side, I'm thinking chisels along the top here, top 2 rows. Got those spaced out a little more, about 2 inches. And then bottom row is probably the nut drivers plus any other miscellaneous drivers we have. And then that gives us probably, what I think when I do a couple inches on this side yet, we'll cut off. So that's still a pretty long board. I don't know if that's all quite in the frame there, but probably a little longer than I was initially thinking. But I kind of want to keep things spaced out, so you know, flathead, Phillips, whatever over here. Got the workpiece here securely. Okay, well, it's clamped to the workbench here. Just going to drill this by hand. The drill presses are currently kind of indisposed in the mess at the moment. And again, for what it's for here, drill my hand should be just fine. Might actually be a little quicker here too, I'm thinking. I was checking the sizes here. Thinking the front row here will probably do 1/4 inch for the smaller screwdrivers. That should be big enough. And then, you know, the back row probably do like 3/8. I think that should be big enough for most of those. Or maybe we'll step it up like 1/4, 3/8, half. And then I'm thinking actually the big one here will probably go do like 9/16 because I was looking at this. The other one there is half, but checking the size of this screwdriver head here. Yeah, they're almost the same, so I don't want this, you know, to be like super tight here. So I'm thinking 9/16, at least for a couple of the ones in the back. So let's start off with the 1/4 inch here, and these are just spade bits. I thought that would give a better look in this wood. We're gonna find out. If not, we'll switch to like a regular drill bit or something. The problem with this is I'm drilling from this side. That's probably going to blow out that side. So this is actually my good looking side. Not sure how to get around that. And we'll just try to take it slow so we don't blow that side out. And of course we can always drill these bigger too at some point if we have to. Or I could, what I could do is I could drill them with a smaller drill bit right away. And then come back and drill them from the other side. We could do that. Let's stop here, take a minute, see what we're doing to the damage. Yeah, I can feel, looks like some damage on that side. We can always sand it down too. Let's see what it looks like under here. Yeah, it's not terrible, but not great either. I guess this side isn't really a whole lot better when you look at it. It's a little bit better, I suppose. Wonder what we can do to get around that. Like I said, maybe drill it with a smaller hole first. Okay, smaller hole first. And this will still hopefully allow us to use the spade bit. Drilling into the workbench here, if we can help it. I mean, we just did it, so I don't need to be putting holes in it already if we can help it. This drill, by the way, has stayed configured this way for most of the project here. This is the DeWalt, or not the DeWalt, the Harbor Freight Hercules drill, by the way. And it's been the drill we've had, like I said, set up this way. For drilling any holes, we need to pre-drill for the screws. Okay, probably can't drill those back ones here yet. I'll have to flip the board around and get to that side. Let's unclamp this again here. Oh yeah, even those holes are blowing it out a little bit. And clamp this back down over here. So, 1/4 inch again for these. Yeah, that definitely looks a little bit better. And then we'll step it up to 3/8. At least on the Phillips side here, 3/8 will probably be sufficient for all the holes, because, I mean, Phillips doesn't really get that big. Well, it does. That's, what, a number 3, I believe? But it doesn't get much bigger than that, let me put it that way. At least not that I know of. Moving on here to the back side, at least on the slotted ones, be probably the bigger holes along the back here. Phillips probably will just stay with the 3/8 here. I don't think there's any need to go bigger. We'll see once. And I just realized I missed drilling 2 holes there. Oops. And we'll drill these out to 3/8, starting on the Phillips side. And maybe just to be safe, I'll step this up a little bit bigger in the back on this one. So 7/16 the next one up there. Maybe we'll do 7/16 here, and we'll do a couple of the 9/16 there as well. So 7/16, like I said, just one size bigger, just to be safe. There must be a knot in that hole. Oh wait, no, we want to make that bigger. That'll be 9/16. Going from 7/16 to 9/16. I might not be able to do that hole anymore. And onto the section here for what's going to be the nut drivers and anything else. Grab the nut drivers here. Got a total of 7 standard ones and 7 metric, and actually got 2 sets of the standard, so probably, that's why I got 3 rows here. So 2 rows of standard and then a row of metric. I'm not sure if I'll do like standard metric standard or standard metric. Not sure how we'll do that here yet. I think I'll probably do like the 2 standard, then the metric in the back. And then as I was saying, though, we're going to try to drill it to the right size here. So that looks like maybe, it's like a 3/8 will fit that one, I would say. Check. Now will 3/8 fit the other one? So it doesn't even have to be 3/8 for this one. But 5/16 is probably too small, so 3/8 for that one. And who wants to bet this is, what is it, 6 millimeter, which is essentially quarter. That'll fit that one. There we go. So next size, which is, what is this? Quarter. Looks like that's going to be 7/16. So lots of switching around here. And then get the metric one as well, which is 7 millimeter, barely. Interesting. Oh, that's because the 8 millimeter was before the 7. That's why. That should fit. And it does not. Okay, tight fit. And the next one here, 5/16. Let's see what size that can fit. Drilled that one out with another regular drill bit, by the way. 31/64s. That looks like it should fit half. Should being the key word there. And it does. Let's see if this one fits. A little tight. And how about the 8 millimeter? Interesting. 7 and 8 apparently fit the same size. Okay. How about 9 millimeters? Is that going to fit? If it does, it just fits. Which I don't think we want to do that again if we don't have to. Seeing as how I'm probably going to want to make that one bigger anyway at this point. Pretty much stepping it up on the sizes here. So we started at what, 3/8, 7/16, half. Now we're at 9/16, just going through the sizes. So that's working out pretty well. And we can check, yep, that'll fit. I'm just assuming on the standard here they'll all be the same size, but I don't know. And then 3/8, which looks like 3/8 will still fit this. Interesting. it does. Apparently this is where the color deviates a little bit too. This is 3/8. That one's red. Interesting. So far, if you look at the colors, they're all pretty much the same one. I didn't drill that one yet. That should fit 3/8, right? Maybe not. Oh yeah, that should fit. Yep. I guess the color deviates here too. No? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's black, that's red, that's orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, blue, but that's red. Okay, whatever. And 2 more sizes left here, 7/16. That does not look like it fits 5/8. It'd be close though. So it seems like this other set's running a little bit smaller. So let's just see what's here. Yeah, we'll fit 5/8. Okay, we'll go with that. Idea being here, obviously, you can put a smaller one in a bigger one's hole, but you can't put a bigger one in the smaller one's hole. Therefore, you should know where they all belong, hopefully, in theory. And with the metric, this is 11 millimeters. Yeah, it looks a little bit tight. Just fits. Give it just a little rounding, yeah. Rounded out there a little bit as we went down, so that should be good. And final size, let me guess, 11/16. Looks like that'll do it. Works for the metric as well. Oh, this one's blue. Okay, interesting. So let's see, there's one, was that the one? Oh, that was the one. Okay, I need to drill this one out just a little bit bigger. It just fits. And for the final holes here, like I said, 5/8 for, what is there, 7 holes here, so. And I'm thinking double, maybe we'll do the last couple here double half. And then maybe those in like double 3/8 or 7/16 or something. That was a little too close there. Okay, kind of just clean them up a little bit more. Large in that one. That fits. That fits. And that one fits. Perfect. And for right now, we're going to mount this right up here. Haven't fully decided yet where we're going to put this, but we're thinking just here for now, and then we'll probably move it more permanently at some point. Fortunately, I only got one shelf hanger, so we'll use a couple other ones here. Just a couple of this style. Probably these longer ones, if you look at them, they get pretty bent pretty easily. I'll just maybe stick 2, 3 of them, 4 of them in here. Yeah, that should do for now. Okay, we actually need one more yet. And of course lines up with the hole. Oh well, like I said, we gotta find a more permanent home for this. Just for the moment, we'll get the screwdrivers all up here, see what square it looks like. We might either move this down to here maybe, or move that up. Not sure yet. We'll figure that out. Okay, everyone, I think that's going to do it for this project. Like I said, definitely need to continue organizing this, and that goes for the whole way around here. We're still working on that yet. So this definitely is not going to be permanent, I can tell you that. I'm thinking already this should be lowered down to like right here, so we can kind of see the top of them, especially like the chisels back here, like completely hidden. You can't even see them. Didn't realize that. But at the same time too, I wanted the chisels in the back, so if you stick your hand up here, you don't, get your hand caught on the chisel. Probably can cut some inches off this as well here, but again, all subject to change where we mount this. If we leave it up here, put boards on it like we had the last one, not sure yet. But for now, I think it's looking pretty good. Still got about half the holes empty on the Phillips side, and there's maybe 10 holes empty on the slotted side here on the flathead. All the holes for these are full, of course. Total was at 21 of those. So that fills up quite a few holes there. So yeah, anyway, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.